from New York City, it's the Wendy Williams Show. Now, here's Wendy.
Here we are again. Thank you for watching. Say hello to my co-host Stanford studio audience and the virtuals at home. How you doing? I'm doing okay. Let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. Just saying, yeah, no, but I know he wouldn't let me undo the buttons. And he sewed them closed, so I literally can't undo, so I only can pull. Accentuated by Trendy at Wendy from yesterday. Have you gotten yours? I have mine. Yeah, wendyshow.com. So there's a rumor swirling. We love rumors here. There's a rumor swirling that Toni Braxton and Birdman got married on Valentine's Day. Look, they've been together for 5 years. So the word is that, well, Tamar posted on Sunday, congratulations to lovebirds. I don't believe they got married. Here's what I think. I think Tamar and the other Braxtons love to see Toni happy and knows that she's been with Birdman for 5 years. Birdman is a personal hero of mine. Well, hi, Birdman. And so Tamar just said, you know, happy. I don't think they're married though, you know what I'm saying? Why? Because I don't think either one of them really need to get married. Like, they're a middle-aged couple. They love each other. And if Toni got married, we'd know. You know what I mean? Like, Birdman's not gonna let her have a justice of the peace. You know, Can I see him with no shirt on? I know, I show that because yesterday was Birdman's 52nd birthday. And I like when my crowd knows how to move the crowd. Is that Lil Wayne, by the way?
It looks like
Norman?
it. It definitely looks like it. Yeah, who else would that be?
And who are those women? Wait, sorry, Birdman, I'm just analyzing. There are 2 girls, one on each shoulder. There's a guy in the middle, above his thumb. He's wearing 3 tennis bracelets, Tom Ford shorts. Yeah, but you know what? He's making Toni happy. Yeah. I'm down for them. Like, when you guys do get married, because I don't believe you're married, when you do get married, do you mind sending an invite over here? I can be the roving reporter right there at the sideline.
Yeah.
Along with sitting with the family. You know what I'm saying? I've been called the bird. I guess I'm part of the family. Leave me alone. Okay. Anyway, so, okay. I did not watch The Bachelor last night. Like, there was something going on TV. What was I supposed to be watching, Norman?
Love and Hip Hop was also on.
That's what I was watching.
Uh-huh.
I saw nothing, by the way.
Exactly. Me too. I watched
Like, you
it.
text me, I'm like, he has the nerve to text me this? I turn it on, but I'm busy doing stuff, so I don't really change the channel. So last night, apparently, what we missed is that Matt gave Rachel one of his final roses. Now, you have to understand, from what I understand, Rachel is a fan favorite. And I remember Rachel. I think I watched last week. I know Rachel. I didn't know she was racist, though. Everybody pause. And let's talk. Rachel, was a fan favorite. And then she got outed because she has racist photos on her DM or GM or whatever. Okay, the point being is that Rachel, all right. Oh, wow. That's her friends with blackface all the way down.
They're just marked out. But it is like a plantation, Old South, like...
yeah, I see that. I was getting
right.
That.
Yeah.
Then what's that picture over there?
That picture is her and her friends, and her friends are blacked out. That's not blackface. They're just like
okay,
censored.
but then they all go to this party right here.
Correct.
All right, that's a plantation to me. Is it a plantation?
Yeah.
I don't see shutter windows.
I guess they're just not in the picture, but it is an Old South party.
Oh, okay. Are there any black people there?
No. Not that I can see.
All right, well, here's what happened, which is why I did not turn from Love and Hip Hop.
Right.
Apparently, Chris Harrison temporarily stepped away from the show. Now, I like Chris Harrison. I think he's a good host for this show. He comes in, he minds his business, then he walks away. He defended Rachel, though, while speaking to the other Rachel, Lindsay. Remember Rachel Lindsay? Okay, so that's Rachel Lindsay and then what they're calling racist Rachel. Just take a look.
We all need to have a little grace, a little understanding, a little compassion. I saw a picture of her at a sorority party 5 years ago, and that's it. Like, boom, like, okay, well, this girl is in this book now, and she's now in this group. And I'm like, really? Okay, well, there goes.
The picture was from 2018 at an Old South antebellum party. So I think, you know, when you
hold that under the lens.
It's not a good look.
Well, it's not a good, well, Rachel, is it a good look in 2018 or is it not a good look in 2021?
Oh, Chris, you better sit all the way down and stay over there until you can come back and gather yourself. Wow, they were at a plantation party. That's not a good look. The reason that I don't like the show, though, is because I don't like Matt. You know why? Because, and Matt chose for racist Rachel to stay around and gave her a rose.
Yep.
Okay. Matt. Cynthia Rowley's daughter quit the show last night. And this is the girl who I thought would win. This is our New York girl whose mom is Cynthia Rowley, the big designer. And that's her daughter, Kit. And I thought she'd win. But she quit the show after she didn't get picked. She was like, you know what? I'm done. And I want to go home. And I'm going back to New York. I already made enough fame for whatever she's going to do right now. Like, wouldn't you purchase that dress? Or her mom's? Yeah. See, you only go on these shows for a moment, and then you leave. So one of the ladies told Matt that Thank God you're not my daughter. No, I would roll her all the way under the bus. She told Matt, this girl here, that she left her dream job to have a date with him. A possibility of marriage. Raised by a single mom, great education. Take a look.
After weighing what this journey could mean for me, to give me that opportunity to find love with someone, with you specifically, I thought it was worth it. I knew it was gonna be a really hard decision. My work wasn't just a job to me. It felt like a dream. But being here with you makes it feel extremely worth it.
Okay, she was a communications manager at a tech company. Her mother, you know how moms want the daughters to do great and do better and so on and so forth? I'd be sorry, like I like my work, but I would be very, very upset if I had a daughter who quit her job to chase after that. Or anything, like I would be very upset. Well, girl, I hope you win then, because that's the only way you're gonna win your mom over. And is he rich? No, right?
I mean, you can tell he kind of has some money. He comes from a little bit of money, based on when they go home with him and what we saw. But he's not like rich.
He's not rich enough to spoil her mother.
Exactly.
All right, Mom, you get nothing out of this except for a daughter who quit her job as the manager of a tech company. Wow. Yeah. It's rough out here, girls. We have to take care of ourselves because, you know, the men are fun. I saw 5 of my favorites yesterday. I don't want to talk about it.
Oh.
Sass, you saw my receipt?
I saw some. It was a great hip-hop night.
That wasn't night. That was just a picture, a moment.
Okay.
Lays, dance, fame.
Yeah. Can I say?
No.
All right, so
No.
keep it quiet.
Like people who follow our show, those who know, you know. Those who don't, it's okay. We've got more Taylor Dane for you, who I love also. All right, let's talk about Larry King, one of my heroes, along with Lay's dance fame. Annie up. So Larry, who's my friend, okay, his estranged wife, Sean, who's also my friend, I remember buying clip-in extensions from her way back in the day, before I met Larry. Anyway, so she's shocked because she learned that he had a secret will. Can I share with you this story? Along with small knowledge I have of wills. Every time you make new choices in life, you better change your will. Okay, so Sean found out that Larry added a handwritten amendment.
Addendum, yeah.
Yeah. Here's Larry's writing. Now, Norman said it looks fake. I said,
you can't be sure.
Yes, you can. There's enough writing here to bring in a writing counselor, and he's signed enough stuff in his life. Anyway, he's leaving $2 million from his estate to his children and nothing to Sean. Now, first of all, no, my shock was $2 million. Larry King is the king. He was worth way more than that. And Sean wants to fight it. So they have 2 sons, you know, together in their marriage, and they were married for a very long time, 20-something years. They say that this handwritten note, if it's really him, that's legal. hate to tell you, but you better be careful of what you write, what you sign, what you do. But Sean, there's more money to the Larry estate. Like, I picture Larry King to be worth, you know, 100 million, 200 million bucks. So where's the rest of the money? And who was that left to? You guys were married for 20-something years. That's a long time to put in. You know, he passed away, I think he was 86, correct?
Yeah.
87, yeah. I don't like this. Like, I feel filthy talking to you about this. Larry wrote this 2 months before. Okay, first of all, here's what happened. Sean and Larry decided to divorce. But they never filed for the divorce. Larry wrote that note that I just showed you 2 months before filing for divorce. I mean, they filed, but it didn't actually happen, the divorce, is what I'm saying. There might have been a strong fight, though, that day. You know how when you're real pissed at somebody, you pull out your will? And you start writing? I'm not, nope. But I heard you. Nope, no, leave him alone, leave him alone, leave him alone. No, not James. I'm talking about Rambo on the floor. He grunted real hard. Here's my thing about the Kings. I like the family enough, and if you're a broadcaster like me, you know Larry did impart some particular ways on us, and I don't like knowing this information. I wish that this was all silent. I wish we didn't have to know, and I wish we didn't have to talk about it. But when I get in the chair, you know, booty gets buzzing. So, the other story is, you know Olivia Wilde? Yeah. Okay. Well, you know she was an actress and now she's a director, and she and Sudeikis, Jason, over there, they were, well, fiance and fiance. They never got married, but they were a couple, and we all liked them because they're age appropriate. She's like 37 and he's like 45, but that matches. You know what I'm saying? Both successful people, beautiful. And then she ended up not being with Jason after a few years. By the way, they do have, how many kids? Two.
2 kids.
2 kids, two children. Those two. All of a sudden, you know, a young man comes along who happens to be in a movie that she's directing, and I guess she directed him. Over here in the bed, son. So you know who that is, Harry Styles. He's real handsome, right? For a moment, though, like, you don't throw away your kids and your fiance. Maybe you cheat. I'm not suggesting, but I'm saying maybe it's an overnight thing or something. But she moved all the way out of this relationship, introduced Harry to the kids and everything. And here are the receipts that she's moving into Harry's home. This is what I find wild about Beverly Hills. She's moving out of her home and she's driving over to Harry Styles' house. And you know, Harry's got money, but he's young. But here's the thing about Beverly Hills. This is at night. When do you see this? Why do we know this? Why do we have to know this? So here's the thing, like, and I don't really know Beverly Hills like that. I just know enough to know that the driveways are really shallow. Like, they're really short. You know, like you pull up and only one car can fit in the driveway. And then there's always garbage cans right there at the car. But the homes are beautiful and gorgeous and giant. But the driveways are shallow. That's why we see her. In Jersey, we never had shallow driveways. Suzanne, do you have a shallow driveway?
No, but like I grew up in upstate New York. I had a huge circular driveway. I mean, there could have been a whole bunch of stuff going on.
Welcome to New York.
Exactly. No one can see anything in those big driveways. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But I live in Queens, and we have an alleyway.
Wait. You park your car in an alley?
Yeah, we got an alleyway. Yeah. Sad.
Anyway, here's the thing. I wish that she wasn't caught by the cameras moving out. Like, how do the cameras always know to be there? TMZ, you're not even on the spot. How did we get this footage?
Page 6.
Page 6? Mm-hmm. Oh. TMZ, you better raise up. No, but we love both. But the point is that thank you to all the outlets who send us this mess. Can I see it one more time? Like, you know what? If you're gonna leave your fiance that you have 2 children by, why would not you move into a hotel or something? Or get an apartment or something? Like, why would you move in with a young boy? And when your children grow up, and I know that they're only 4 and 6 now, but when your children grow up, Olivia, you're gonna look like the worst mother who's ever done it. Like, when they see that footage, you left Dad for Harry? Harry's gonna leave you. Oh, sorry. He's young, like, you know, like she's my boss, she's directing my movie. You know, we'll promote it, Wendy will talk about it. As soon as the movie's done, I'm going back with a young girl my own age. But she's hot, though.
Yeah.
She's hot. But not hot enough to sacrifice your youth, say. Sorry. Daddy, I know you're watching. And all I can say is I'll call you later. I'm sorry I can't be there, but happy 90th birthday. So my whole family abandoned me here in New York, and they all live in Florida. So they're doing something or another all together, and so if it's worth discussing, I'll tell you tomorrow. Hi, Daddy. This guy, little Uzi Vert, we know who he is, right? He's the one with the pink diamond in his head. So he spoke to our friend Fat Joe and talked about the diamond. But I know I can't get over the pose. Sorry, Fat Joe, I just have to. Okay, now, you're gonna leave me alone. Let's go to the Fat Joe show.
I'm gonna be real, so I'm picking up the diamond. We was gonna put it in a ring. But I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little Uzi, I'm turned up, so 24 million on the ring is the stupidest idea because I'm gonna look down and that ring ain't gonna beat it. I had a piercing right here a while ago. I said, you know what? I wanna put it right here. They like, you wanna put it right there. Bro, don't think it was just a, come on, let's go get his money, let's take it. No, bro, they argued me down. It's almost insane to the average person or to any person, even the person that's not, it's insane. But, you know, I'm Lil Uzi Vert. Like, what can I say?
I'm frightened. I'm frightened because that's a diamond in his head. And Fat Joe, you know, he's one of the realest. And even Fat Joe's looking at him like, really? So that's where the kids are going these days. Joe, I know, Joe, it's just the kids. It's Fame, Dance, and Tef. Fame, Dance, Tef.
Can I say?
No, give me my MOP moment during commercials. You got it?
Got you.
I want to hear Annie Up. Okay, what else?
Cool as ice.
Okay.
How about some hardcore?
Yeah, we like it raw. We got more great show for you, everybody. Up next, we've got our guest. He's an actor. His name is Dorian Missick, and he's here. So grab his snack and come on back. Please welcome Dorian Missick. Wow. He is
Hello.
cute.
Stop.
Dorian, have we met? Do I know you?
No, we have not met, no. Although, you know what?
What?
You had a show on VH1 years ago. Like, I think it was your first one.
Yeah.
And I did all the voiceovers stuff for it, all the announcements.
Dorian, you are lying right now.
I'm telling the truth. And because they tried to get me to say, how you doing? And that's when you were still on the radio. And I was like, I ain't doing that. Because if she interviews me, she ain't gonna have no footage of me saying, how you doing?
But Dorian, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. And I'm in a new place in my life, so I'm all right with saying that now. Back then, I wasn't with it.
Okay, who's the girl over your left shoulder?
Oh, that's my wife, the beautiful Simone
Oh, wow.
Missick. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's gorgeous.
I see you like black walls too and fluffy stuff. Oh.
Yeah, well, you know, this is my aunt's doing. She decorated and designed the house. So
she's
I
good.
had nothing to do with it. I just showed up and sat down.
Well, you know what? Now that you're not in East Orange and now that you're flying all over the place and you don't call Jersey, like, I know Jersey's your heart, but you're a very busy actor.
Yeah.
Congratulations on your show. Now, this is a story. If you're from New York, then you know this story. If you're not, you'll love this story. It's for life. It's based on a true story, and we remember it. Talk about it.
Yeah, it's based on the life of Isaac Wright Jr., who's an incredible brother, who was, I think he was a music producer, and he got locked up, falsely in prison, and he learned the law while he was in prison, got himself out, and then later became an actual attorney and is now fighting for people's civil rights as an attorney in New York and New Jersey. And he's also just announces he's about to run for mayor.
Oh, what, of New York?
I believe so. Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Well, so you met him? Have you talked to him? Like, how do you study for a role like that? Because, you know, he got people out of jail already, and he's still working on that process. How do you play a role like that? Did you meet him? Talk with him?
Yeah, I met him. I talked to him a lot, especially the first season. Second season was a little different because of the COVID situation. But, yeah, I talked to him a lot. You know, he's an incredible dude. You know, cats like that, you just want to get around them and listen to the stories and just soak up everything that they have to offer. And he's a great storyteller. Yeah. He's a great storyteller and has some great experiences. So usually when I get around him, I just listen.
So I understand in your part-time job, you're a DJ.
Yeah. Yeah. It's my love. Once again, wearing my dance.
What is your musical taste? Like, what do you like to play?
Well, come on, I'm from Jersey, so I play house music. Cut it out. Or club music, as we call it. Yeah.
You know what? People don't understand how much house is deep in Jersey. Wow.
Yeah. I know these Chicago people try to own it, and that's cool.
Right?
You know,
I wasn't going to say anything. I wasn't going to argue with Chicago. However,
I ain't mad at that.
It's Jersey.
But, you know, yeah, we do it a little different. And so I got to let people know that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I DJ quite often. I had a party that I was doing regularly before COVID hit. And then I have a festival that I do with my brother's from Chicago, called Extra Mild Sauce, but the festival's called Soul Nick, and we do it once a year in at a huge park in LA. It's like an all-day jam.
But I like that the music is in your soul, so even though your acting is furthered, you still come back to the turntables or whatever you mix
music
on.
Drives everything I do.
Yeah,
you know? Yeah.
So now you're friends with Denzel Washington. He helped you with your career.
Yeah. D, Uncle D.
Well, who's that?
Uncle D. I'm just joking. I just call him that. He does not know what I call him that.
Oh. You said it out of the side of your face. I was like, what? Who's coming over? Look, how do you know him? How'd you meet him? And how has he been instrumental for you?
No, I met him during the process of when he was casting his first film that he directed, Antoine Fisher, which, as you know, I'm not in it.
I didn't see you in that.
Nah, I didn't get the part. But I was early on in my career, and when they started narrowing it down to the last few guys that they were considering for the role, the rest of Hollywood kind of took notice. And we started getting more auditions, and people started paying more attention to those actors because he was very adamant about finding a new face. And Hollywood recognized who these new faces were. And so although I didn't get that film, 2 weeks after not getting that movie, I got my first film, which was starring opposite Sandra Bullock and Hugh Grant in a film called 2 Weeks Notice. And that happened directly as a result of the energy that came from that.
Now, you and your wife, Simone, because I'm squinting, I'm like, I've seen her before. Simone Missick, the actress.
Judge Lola Carmichael.
Yeah. So
she's got her own show.
How'd you guys meet?
We met in passing at an audition in LA, and then a friend of mine knew I had a crush on her, and I was DJing a party. He found her on Facebook, invited her to my party, and I guess the energy was mutual, so she decided to show up, and she came up to the turntables while I was playing, and she introduced herself. I told her she was beautiful. We danced for the rest of the night. The next night was our first date, and here we are.
Wow. Like, that sounds like such a happenstance. It could happen to any of us. Wow. So during quarantine, what have you been doing with Simone?
Yeah, I've been doing my best to be a good husband, you know. And part of those things are, you know, my wife can't make it to the hairdresser as often as she'd like, ever. She can't go to the hairdresser.
Okay.
So as a result, I've turned into a bit of a hairdresser myself. I've learned how to braid. She's gonna kill me for this picture. She was so pissed when I posted that picture.
Now, do you know how to braid?
No, I'm terrible at it.
That was for the love of the game.
It was a one and done. Yeah, I did it once. I'm never doing it again.
Dorian, it was so nice to meet you. Please come back to our show. And we're going to support your show. It's called For Life. It airs Wednesday nights at 10 o'clock on ABC. Thank you, Dorian. Ask Wendy is next. So Madison is on from Pittsburgh. Madison, how you doing?
How you doing?
Good, thank you. How can I help, Matt?
So I just got out of a toxic 8-year relationship. He refused to grow up, and I was the worst version of myself. But I can't help but have these horrible negative feelings about him, and it kind of makes me want to go spray paint his garage, I guess. And I just want to know, how can I separate those negative feelings, make them positive, and when can I start dating again?
First of all, how young are you? You look like 28 or something.
I'm 29.
Okay, and you were with him for 8 years.
Yeah, all my 20s.
Exactly. It's time to start dating again. Don't spray paint his garage. And why'd you all break up? Because he wouldn't grow up and you outgrew him, you said?
Yeah, and I became in a very bad place. I wasn't my best version of myself, so...
But how are you now?
I'm working on myself, so I feel good where I'm at. So
I feel better about it. Move on from him. You don't have to feel bad. You were 8 years, and now you move on, though, Madison. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Don't be angry, Madison.
Okay, I'm trying.
Anger causes wrinkles. Thanks, Madison.
Thank you.
Okay, Katina is from North Carolina. Katina, how you doing?
How you doing, Wendy?
Fine, thank you. How can I help you?
Okay, so I dated this guy for about a year, and we have a business together. Well, we became intimate, and things got so personal between us that I even made him gifts. Now, I really cared for him. I thought, this might be something real. Well, 2 weeks ago, I got up the nerve to ask the dreaded question, where is this going? Well, Wendy, he basically blew me off and told me I was not the one. Well, of course I was hurt, but the reality is I still have to work with him, but I feel like I wasted a year of my time.
The two of you
I want to move on.
The two of you own this business together?
Yes.
What kind of business is it? Just humor me.
It's for virtual entertainment, actually. We got into that because of COVID.
Okay. This guy, can you work with him and not date him? Or are you so hurt that you can't even look at him? Be honest.
I've seen him since we've had that conversation and we've worked together, but it's not easy. But, I feel like I have to put my big girl panties on and make it happen.
You really do, because you have a business together. Now, is it 50-50 or do you own 90% and he owns 10%?
No, it's 50-50.
You know what? You need to consult a lawyer, maybe, or something. And would you like to get out of that business or buy him out? Like, I couldn't work with him if I were you.
I do still want to work with him. I mean, we were friends before we were intimate.
Okay,
so I feel that.
then let go of the intimacy, pull on your big girl panties, and have a wonderful day, okay? All right, we'll be right back. It's time for Pop Quiz. So Jen lives in Jersey. Jen, how you doing?
How you doing?
Fine, thank you, Jen. Okay, here we go. Regina Hall hosted SNL last weekend. What film earned her an Oscar for Best Supporting Actress? I didn't get this, Jen. You want some hints?
Yes, can I have some hints, please?
What? Choices? Okay. If Beale Street Could Talk, Ray, or Miss Congeniality, 2.
If Beale Street Could Talk.
Yeah, you got it. $100 for a gift card to Thrive Market. We'll be right back. Hi, Rodney. Happy birthday. Okay, Rodney is from Tennessee. He's 31. And Rodney, we're going to send you a birthday crown. Happy birthday. If you want to be part of our birthday shout out, by the way, just go to wendyshow.com, okay? We'll be right back. About our show. All right, everything you want to know is at wendyshow.com. Wendyshow.com. We got celebrity topics and hot topics and nonsense, okay? See it first. See it now. Only at where? Wendyshow.com. We'll be right back. Dorian Missick, thank you so much for being here. Also, my co-hosts, my co-workers, my studio audience, and also the virtual audience. Tomorrow, everyone, Lorianne Gibson, you know her. She dances, and she talks a lot. I like her. Plus, I got you covered with the hot topics. I love you for watching today. I'll see you next time on Wendy. Bye.
좋아.
Nice.